Morning, everyone. Welcome to Self-Care Wednesdays with Diane. I'm Diane. How are you? So today's topic is be yourself. What does that even mean? So here's 3 ways to start. Now, I know that often we hear the term be yourself, and how and what does that mean to you? Is that something we can do all the time? Is it something consistent that we can be? How does that even happen? Well, I'm going to tackle 3 ways that you can start if you're not quite sure what it means to be yourself. Here's a way that you can start to bridge that gap between sort of knowing, almost knowing to, yeah, I'm on the way to figuring that out for myself, or yeah, I know now that I've tackled these 3 areas or input these 3 areas into the way in which I live my life day to day and see what happens, right? See how this works for you. Let me know in the comment box down below. So again, here's 3 ways that you can start to understand how to be yourself. You hear the term authentic a lot, and I even use it. And to some degree, there's a little bit of question around that, as in folks who use it, are they really being authentic? They might judge themselves harshly, thinking, well, perhaps they're not being authentic. What does that mean, etc. And outside of that huge word, authentic, it's really about how aware are you of yourself, your thoughts, your input and output of information, and are you sensing what it is that you need to be a person that is following your true nature. So the first one I want to tackle of the 3 is become aware of your thoughts. The second is follow your intuition. And the third is the importance of play. So those are the 3 things we'll tackle today. So the first one, become aware of your thoughts. Okay, know that thoughts will come and go. Your thoughts just do that. And we can't necessarily control thoughts. Thoughts happen. We're human beings. Thoughts will happen. So positive thoughts have just as much right to occupy the rooms in your mind as do negative thoughts. In fact, positive thoughts, the more you input positive thoughts into your mind, the more negative thoughts seem to just float away. Not to say that they'll always stay away, but you'll have a better way of coping with negative thoughts when they do come in if you have a reservoir of positive thoughts in your mind, right? And positive thoughts could include how you think of yourself, how you see the world, how you see others, how you see your interactions with other people, how you view your body, your mind, your way of looking at things differently. If you find yourself to be a little bit, quote unquote, different from other people, to embrace that and feel positive about that, right? So those are some examples about being positive, right? So to cultivate positive thoughts, what I found that really has worked over many years of practice, but it can start off with just something as simple as a 5 to 10 minute quiet sit down with yourself every morning at the same time for just that short bit of time. And notice your thoughts, look at it, let it pass through without trying to judge it or try to control it. Just allow it to just be. There's that word again, be, right? Just let it exist, because the more you look at those thoughts, let them pass by, not try to control them, but also to start to generate positive feelings around what you view as your imperfections, then you'll notice a shift. Just allow yourself to start the experiencing of that, and then you'll see. Let me know if that works for you, if you choose this particular tip to go ahead and apply for yourself. Number 2, okay, here we go with the following of your intuition. Now, a lot of people say, oh, really? Does that really even work? Well, yeah, it does actually. I can account for that. And you know when something just feels right in your gut, that's your intuition kicking in. Now, you might still feel obligated to others, even though there's a nagging feeling inside of you that you're not being true to yourself. So your intuition will kick in when someone around you or family members around you are telling you, you must do this, and your gut is telling you, but that doesn't feel quite right. And there's a lot of information around me that I'm sensing that's telling me that this isn't right. but okay, the masses are saying this, so I'm going to go with it. And then if you go with it and something turns out to be true about your intuition being right, you look back and think, if only I had followed that, right? Some of you may have gone through that before. And if you have, just let me know again in the comment or send me some signals that you're hearing this point and it registers with you. So there's that nagging feeling that you didn't listen to. So I'll say this, that when you start following the little nudges and nurtures, or rather the little nudges and urges that you get, you'll begin to tap into that magical sense of awesomeness that comes with starting to ground yourself in trusting your gut. Because it's all about following your intuition, trusting your gut, and trusting that you have a good sense of what it is that you're feeling, right? And 3, the importance of play. We dismiss that sometimes and think that play means something completely different from what it is. Play has, it's fun to enjoy as much play as you can throughout your day. Have fun, enjoy the moment. Do cartwheels if you have to, right? And of course, not around the furniture in your house, but find a place that's safer for you to enjoy doing something playful. And we sometimes dismiss being playful and having fun, doing things that reminds us of childhood in that way, physically being embodied with that feeling of just unbelievable joy inside of you as you accomplish a cartwheel or a headstand, or you do a skipping routine, or you do something in the way of jumping jacks, or it may sound silly as an adult to even try it, but I would recommend it because it'll start to trigger your mind to start to think about different ways of being an adult, right? And using our bodies in different ways that are not the normal sort of stiff routine that we sometimes get into as adults because we think we're so above that, right? But here's the thing, children are in their true